of the Council of the International Civil Aviation Organization dated 29 June 2018.
Well, for more, Marwan Kabalan joins us now from Doha. Thanks so much for being with us. So, do Saudi, UAE, and Egypt now have to open their airspace, or can they ignore this ruling as well?
I'm not sure if they are going to do it because last week Fox News actually reported that the US president has put tremendous pressure on the Saudis and the Emiratis in order to open their airspace for Qatar Airways in order to maximize the pressure, because the Americans believe that the blockade on Qatar is helping Iran, because Qatar is paying something like $133 million a year as fees for Iran for using its airspace. So if these countries are to open their airspace, that will deprive Iran from that amount of money. So if the Americans could not do it, I'm not sure if the rule by the ICJ will actually force them to do it. I'm very skeptical about this.
What has all this actually cost Qatar now, particularly the air blockade itself?
Well, first of all, I mean, we must say that this is a major victory, at least on the moral. I mean, Qatar now has the high moral ground, actually, by winning this before the International Court of Justice, because most likely, actually, when the case goes back to the ICAO, the International Civil Aviation Organization, most probably it will rule in favor of Qatar. But back to your question, actually, it does cost Qatar a lot in terms of, I mean, financially, because Qatar Airways has to take a much longer route, actually, through Iranian airspace to go to several destinations, especially if they want to go, for example, towards North Africa. So they have to go north, and then they have to go west again. So I think in terms of financial cost, I mean, it costs Qatar a lot, but it's not only about financial cost. It's much more than that, actually, because now we are talking about the whole measures, actually, of blockade that has been imposed on Qatar in 2017, that is not only affecting the airspace, it's also affecting the border crossing between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. It's affecting, actually, so many issues that are having tremendous impact on the GCC citizens, as well as on the livelihood of Qataris.
Yeah, I mean, it's closed Qatar's only land border, and I'm not sure anyone expected this blockade to continue for this long, but here we are. I mean, can it continue indefinitely?
Well, I think the problem is, I mean, the blockading countries, they just climb the tree, and there is no way actually to get down that tree without they need a face-saving exit. Actually, the Americans are trying to provide that, but the Emiratis have taken a very hard line position on this, because they think if they open the airspace for the Qataris, there is no other leverage that they can use against Qatar, because Qatar for the past 3 years managed actually to deal with the blockade in a very good manner. So yes, unless actually we find a face-saving exit for these countries, we are likely to have the blockade for some time in the future.
Okay. Marwan Kabalan joining us there from the Arab Center for Research and Policy Studies. Thank you so much for that.